As a kid growing up, I was an avid reader and always interested in the sciences. My peers and teachers at school fueled my passion and made me discover the wonders of the human brain. I was so fascinated with the brain that I decided to pursue my doctorate in neuroscience from Baylor College of Medicine in the US. The more I learned about the brain, the more I realized what an exciting field of research this is. I moved to Dubai a few years ago where I had my first brush with neurofeedback. In 2016, I developed an unexplained shoulder pain. I visited lots of doctors, but they couldn't really find anything wrong with it. A neurologist then suggested that I might be suffering from anxiety. I've always been physically healthy, working out and eating well, but like many others, I wasn't taking care of my most important organ, the brain. In 2018, I discovered neurofeedback therapy to help with my sleep and anxiety problems. Having tried many different therapies over the years, I stepped into this one very hopeful to seek a permanent solution to my problems, and I was not disappointed. It turned my life around and has been one of the best decisions I made for myself and my health. Having seen the impact it had on me, I was curious to understand the science behind it. So I went back to the US to be trained as a neurofeedback therapist. I wanted to bring this amazing service to the bar so I can help others like me. I was a scientist by background and didn't really know where to begin when setting up a new business. But my passion for the brain and its true potential was the motivator for me to open my first brain training center in Business Bay. It was difficult and scary at first and so out of my comfort zone, but it has been an exciting learning experience. Through the first few months, I essentially learned the skills of marketing, sales, branding, and structuring my own business. Every day I was meeting new people and learning new ways to collaborate. This has molded me into the person I am today. But what came to my rescue as a newbie in the field of business? It was the support I received from my fellow women entrepreneurs who mentored me. This made me realize that there is a strong culture of supporting each other in the UAE startup space. Through our work at Evolve Brain Training, we use the science of neurofeedback, a NASA patented technology, to help people feel calmer, sharper, and happier. Our therapy sessions are a lot of fun, where you can train your mind by relaxing and watching your favorite TV show. That's right, a Netflix and chill for your brain. We've helped hundreds of individuals through neurofeedback, and the client responses and success stories have been overwhelming. One of my favorite things is waking up to messages from my clients telling me how they feel so much more in control, that things that would have been hard to deal with in the past are now a breeze. They have shared their experiences of how neurofeedback has helped them improve their public speaking, helped them back their promotion, or even change their lives completely. It makes them more confident and even more engaged, which in turn helps them pass on their positive energy to people around them, creating more and more harmony in the process. Looking back at the journey I've had so far, I can say that it is not a straight road to success. I have learned a lot from my experiences and would like to share a piece of advice with all the budding entrepreneurs. As a scientist, I had always been trained to be accurate and get things exactly right. Starting Evolve Brain Training was my first foray into the business world, and I was so afraid of failing that I was hardly getting anything done. And that was when I realized that we put too much pressure on ourselves to be perfect, and that is a detriment to our progress rather than a virtue. Perfection really is the enemy of the good. Remember this, it gets easier. Whether you're going through a tough time or pursuing something new and challenging, it gets easier every single day. But you gotta do it every day. The key is to be consistent. After all, every long journey begins with a small step. So start small, make mistakes, learn from them, and get better. And if you falter or feel stagnant, Evolve Brain Training is here for you. I'm here for you.